Welcome to Fallout 76. This is Jim. In this video, we're going to take a look at completing daily challenges for today, Monday, October the 6th, 2025. Let's take a look at it and see what we got for today. Alright, we get some good ones here. I have many videos on my channel that'll help you guys out. I get different ideas, different locations, easy areas, hard areas over there. If you're bringing a new player to the game, you're a returning player, even if you're an experienced player, there's a particular daily, weekly challenge that's giving you a hard time or trouble. I'm sure you find a video on my channel that'll help you. Try to keep my videos as updated as I possibly can. Of course, you guys are awesome with the great comments and tips, which I greatly appreciate it. Do you wonder why I have slightly more score than you? Take the top right hand corner of the screen at 25% boost. Of course, I claimed that right out the current season 22 season pass on 3 pages, a 5%, 10% additional 10%, and you can claim that by being a Fallout First member or by paying the 1,500 atoms for the season pass. Alright, we got some good ones here today, guys. Alright. Take a look at this one here first. Choose some bubblegum one. Now, as straightforward as this one is, just go to a little grocery bag, choose some bubblegum, very easy to do. But if you're brand spanking new to the game, you might not know how to even find bubblegum here in the game, or what is considered bubblegum. Alright, so you can get a bubblegum a couple of great places. First things first, you can get it for free by opening up your perk card packs. So every time you open up a perk card pack, you get a free bubblegum, and I recommend hanging on to it, because that free bubblegum will count as chew bubblegum, eat a cake, pie, or candy, and eat pre-war food at the same time. So again, I highly recommend hanging on to it. I know probably about a year or two ago, someone had mentioned they always used to drop their perk bubblegum, and it doesn't weigh anything, so I just suggest to people just to kind of hang on to it. But another way you can get it is by going to other players' vendors. Other players will actually sell their bubblegum that they find, or even their perk bubblegum in their vendors, and that's another way to get some bubblegum here as well. And a couple of great spots where you can find bubblegum here in the game. One of my go-to spots for bubblegum is right up here at the pumpkin house. Let's pop up here today real quick. You see the little ghoul off in the background there. Oh, jeepers! How about this cat? Dude, that kind of scared me for a little bit there. Okay. Let's go to the front of the house, shall we? Crazy old mole rat. When we come back, half our camp's going to be destroyed from him and his little buddies there. So this is a nice little neutral area. You just walk right up here. And usually right here in this black cauldron, you'll be some cake, pie, or candy. Or even some bubble gum in here. And yeah, same thing if you go inside. We have the plastic pumpkin. And we gumdrops here today. Last couple of days on the same server, we've been getting the bubblegum inside the jack-o'-lanterns. Just kind of keep that in mind. But this is a good spot where you can find the bubblegum. But again, if you can't find the bubblegum here, I have found bubblegum in the past at Tyler County Fairgrounds and down here in Camden Park, more so in around the roller coaster area and around that little raider section. But you're better off just hanging on to that perk bubblegum we get for free. You can try other players' vendors as well. So let's go ahead here. We're going to go down to our food and drink section. I'm kind of running out of bubblegum here myself, actually. This is the last 6 that I have. There we go. Choose some bubblegum, 1 for 1, done. All right, let's see what's next here, Jimmy boy. Scrap headwear 1. So again, headwear. We can find headwear in the game. We can craft headwear at our armor workbench and then scrap it. Of course, that headwear that we can craft, we can get from certain events, from the past scoreboards and the past season passes as well. I don't think there's a whole lot of headwear in this current season 22 season pass, but we have in the past the other seasons there. So you can, I'm sure everyone, even if you've been playing for a short while, a couple months, you'll have some headwear you're able to craft at your armor workbench. We'll take a look at that here in a second. So a great spot for some headwear that I find, a couple hot spots, run right here. So due east of Tyler County Fairgrounds. It's up the mountain right about in this location right here. If you want to check out this past Tuesday's weekly challenge video, that's where we started off, actually. It's a little Alice in Wonderland kind of a place up there, and you can check that out. I think there's about 5 or 6 headwear up there. Easter egg, that's what I was trying to think of. Right on, Jim. Another pretty decent spot is right over here, actually. Pleasant Valley Ski Resort. There's a lot of knit hats around, red knit hats. So actually, let's pop in here today real quick. And again, you can check out this past Tuesday's weekly challenge video. It's all time-stamped, and I actually bring you to both of those locations just to kind of show you where to go. Now, you can choose to interact with these Scorched if you so wish, but you don't really have to. We're just going to go blow right by them here. We're going to go right to the main house. Right over here. And I show you the great spots where we can find them. Turn our little light on here. Excuse me for a second there, buddy. There's a red knit hat right here. Head upstairs. There's another hat right here as well. Head right downstairs by vendor bought resin. And there's a red knit hat right here as well. I know it's hard to see. I don't think it really matters if I take my light on or off or not. Yeah, there's some fancy last snack cakes and some sugar bombs here as well. Another red net hat here. So let's grab that guy. And we are going to head back to our camp here. Oh. Yeah, let's get out of here. These guys aren't going to leave me alone. I'm trying to leave them alone, but they're not leaving me alone. There we go. Shut this light off. Alright, right back to our camp here. There we go. That's a little bit better. Doot. Alright, and again, as I mentioned, from completing certain events in the past, just from rewards that you get, we do get, headwear and outfits, past season passes, past scoreboards. So if you do it that way, you go to a armor workbench, you go ahead and go craft. You go down here to headwear. And again, depending on how long you've been playing the game, to see what you have available to you. But some of these pieces of headwear we've got from every type of one of those that I had just mentioned. So let's take a look at this little birthday hat here. Only costs us a couple cloth to craft. Okay. Then we go scrap. Let's actually scrap that birthday hat we just crafted there. There we go. Scrap headwear 1 for 1. We'll scrap this guy as well. Just like that. We get some cloth out of it as well. Alright. A couple different ways we can do that one for sure. So while we're on the subject, scrap junk to produce cloth 10. So again, cloth is a junk item in which we can use the bulk and scrap method at any Tinker's Workbench here in the game. Let's go ahead and go craft here, the Tinker's Workbench. Any one will do. Go right down here to bulk. Go down here to the C section. So to bulk 1 cloth, all you need is 2 plastic and 30 raw cloth from your stash of scrap box. You go ahead and you bulk your cloth and you scrap it. It's hands down the fastest, quickest, easiest way to complete this daily challenge. It's more so for the folks that are kind of short on time, or for people like to get things done quick and easy. The bulk and scrap method is definitely where it's at for most junk items here in the game. Now, as you saw there, that red knit hat had some cloth in it, obviously, and we crafted the little party hat there, which cost us cloth to craft, and then we scrapped it. So that's another thing you can do too as well. You can craft some items like that takes cloth to craft, and then scrap them. So that's another way you can do it as well. Now we can find cloth in many great spots. I find burnt books will have cloth in them as well. One of the best spots for burnt books are here in Summersville. So the house, the very first house on the right-hand side, it's probably about 4 or 5 weekend ghouls in around the house, all kinds of burnt book. That's why we call it the burnt book house. And again, if you scrap a burnt book, you will get cloth. And I do have a video showing that there. Another thing is going after pre-war money. If you go after some pre-war money and then you scrap it, that's a good way to get cloth as well. And I do have a video on that. It's a great location video. It's all time-stamped. You can check that out if you so wish. Mr. Fuzzy Plushies are a great way to get cloth as well. There's a whole whack of them down here at Camden Park. All right, so let's pop down here real quick. Mr. Fuzzy's Plushies are also good for some leather as well. I think it's 2 leather and 2 cloth each one gives you. Now again, you can go through that little fun house of Scorched if you so wish, but we're just going to run down the road here. Because the place we want to be is building right out back here. The prize building, whatever you want to call it. Pop right inside here. So we were here just the other day, As you can see, a lot of those Mr. Fuzzy plushies are gone, which is fine. But if we head over here real quick, there's a whole whack of them in here. Let's pick what we need here. I think that's enough. I'll just grab this cute little fella just for the last one here. Let's boogie on out of here real quick. Right, so that's more than enough that we're going to need. He's, right on. All right, let's head back to our camp here, and we'll take a look at weapon of the day here, Jimmy. I feel someone coming behind me there. Yeah. Pew, 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 pew. I think he missed. Put this away. All right, let's go and scrap this. Now, again, you can scrap this at any workbench, another player's camp, a train station. You don't have to go back to your camp. I just go back to my camp because I just like to set myself up for the next challenge. As you can see, their item stats. So, yeah, 2 leather and 2 cloth each. Let's go ahead and scrap these bad boys up here. And one more that we needed. There we go. Scrap junk to produce cloth, 10 for 10, done. And again, as I mentioned, you could use the bulk and scrap method. You can craft a bunch of headwear, because it will cost you cloth, and you scrap them. Great way. You don't even have to leave your camp doing it that way. All right, let's see what's next here. Scrap junk to produce screws, 5. So unfortunately, screws is a junk item, which we cannot use the bulk and scrap method at the Tinker's Workbench. So let's take a look at that real quick. If we go craft, go down here to bulk, go down here to the S section. And as you can see, screws are not an option. So we have to find junk items that we can scrap to give us some screws. Let's take a look at some options here for us. So one of the best spots is actually a pretty good little XP spot as well. Right down here in the Charleston Capitol building. So I'm talking about the level 50 building with the ghouls in it. So that is, always was and still is a screw farm, all right? No pun intended. But there's all kinds of typewriters. There's all kinds of desk fans, globes. Great spot for some screws, as well as ghouls as well. Get some great XP there as well. And you can try that out there if you so wish. Right over here at the White Spring Mall, we can use the north entrance. Usually one of those vendors down there will sell bulk screws. So you can buy the bulk screws and then scrap them right at the Tinker's Workbench, right where Frederick is at. Usually Frederick will have the screws, but I find it really depends on the server that you're on, because sometimes those robots down there will kind of switch what they sell. So you can try one of them and buy the bulk screws down there as well. Now, toy cars, toy trucks will also give you screws as well. There's quite a few of them up here at Tyler County Fairgrounds. And believe it or not, right here in Grafton Dam, right on the main level, right along the walkway, I think there's about 4 or 5 toy cars and a toy truck. Great spot for some screws there as well. So we only need 5 of them, so let's pop up here at Tyler County Fairgrounds this time. So we have been buying the bulk screws from the mall and scrapping them that way recently every time this one pops up. So let's do a little bit something different here. So where we're going to go is right down here. Of course, we're going to have the Scorched coming after us, which is fine. Where we want to be. Yeah, this one here, Jimmy. Yeah, this one right here. So we head right inside. We have this toy truck, this toy car, another toy car, another toy truck. So that's good for 4 screws right there. Okay. So let's take a look at that under the Pip-Boy and then item. As you can see, just 1 screw each for those there, but that's fine. We will need some more, so let's pop into the Grafton Dam while we're on the subject here. Surprised these guys haven't come after us. Oh, there's there. Burp. Oh, we grab these harpoons here. Grafton Dam, Jimmy, that's where we're going. There we go, that's a little quicker. That's what I'm looking for. A quicker way out. Huh. still avoiding me. All right. So again, you will need a graft and dam key to get inside this place, okay? Now, if you've been here just once, of course, the graft and dam key is right inside, right on the main level here, actually just past that door, and right from that person, that corpse. And once when you have that key, you'll always have it on you. Just in case you don't have the key, all you do is you go this way. Oh. Alright, you just go this way here, past Buddy Boy here. You go right down here, and this is how you get inside. Alright, so you're going to make your way up here. Just going to boogie on past these guys. Look at that, there's screws right there. Oh no, thought it was screws, never mind. Pardon me. And here's the grab the damn key off this corpse right here. And right along this walkway, so here is your toy car, here's your toy truck, here's your toy car, another toy car right there. And usually there's a desk fan right here. It's going to avoid these guys. Yeah. Alright, now we're going to head back to our camp. We can boogie on out of here. There we go. Let's head back to our camp here now. Oh, little bugger, he kicked me out. There we go. That's a great picture right there. That picture is very old, actually. That's at Clancy Manor. The old drums blaring in the background. And again, you can scrap this stuff up anywheres. Or being attacked, that's fine. If we go scrap here again at any workbench, another player's camp train station. As you can see there, screw from the old desk fan there. And of course, we got the 5 toy cars there. Where's the toy trucks at, Jimmy? Toy truck right there. You can see 2 steel, 1 screw, and even 1 lead out of these guys here as well. So again, great way to get screws, you know, get some XP at the same time. Pretty awesome. Get him from here? Oh, he's behind us, isn't he? Yeah, he is. It's kind of nice to see the sun too. We've been playing like week after week, day after day in the dark, and it's nice to see the sun fall. It looks like I think it's going down, but still, it's nice to see the sun while we're doing these daily, weekly challenges. It's quite something. All right, Cripple Super Mutant's leg too. So again, great spots for Super Mutants here and around the wasteland. Right up here in Grafton, courtyard of Eastern Regional Penitentiary, right where we are at in Grafton Dam. Okay, Grafton Steel and Grafton Steel Yard. New Gad, Wade Airport, Grindstone Arch, Research Site Saxony, Huntersville, West Tech, inside and outside, pretty good spot. General Steakhouse. So pretty good spots there for some good old Super Mutants. Pretty good time. Let's pop right back up here to the Grafton Dam. A couple guys are out there by themselves, so easy to pick off. Alright, so we're just not killing these Super Mutants. What are we doing to them, Jim? We are crippling their legs, alright? So you can go ahead and spray at the legs if you so wish. Nice, easy daily challenge. We only need like 2 or 3. Pretty awesome times. Just kind of free aim, go for the legs. Now, when we do have the weekly challenges, sometimes we have to cripple 18 to 30. And that's where VATS really comes in handy and having a high perception. So if we take a look at that real quick here under perception, if your perception is 5 or higher, you don't really need the card Concentrated Fire anymore. But if your perception is lower than 5, you will need this card. And what this card does allows you to move your VATS around from head, torso, arms, and legs. So if you have the right weapon, you can actually get 2 to 3 cripples, per enemy. And having the weekly challenges there, doing it that way under your VATS will get it done a whole lot quicker. But at the end of the day, you can do whatever you want. All right, so here we go here. So left leg. Sure we get our harpoons here. We get a toy truck on him. Look at that. Oh, I thought he had a toy truck. Test tube. Toy truck. Yeah, that makes sense. Alright, so we're going for the legs here. I don't think we've gotten one yet. Let's do the free aim way. Finally got a cripple. So as you guys can see, not all weapons are created equal when you're trying to cripple. Okay? Boy, that was violent. Right in our back. Oh, here he comes. Burp. Might as well take out these guys while we're here. Grab some harpoons while we're here as well. You get some pretty good, if you use this harpoon gun, or a harpoon gun, you do get quite a bit back. Look at that, 15 harpoons there. Sugar bombs, beautiful. Some pepper and some sugar there, nice. They are ready to go. Okay. Good times. Everybody tromping around inside there. Alright, let's see what's next here. And as I mentioned, talk about that again while I'm thinking about it there again. Not all weapons are created equal when you're trying to cripple, as you just saw there, right? You would think a harpoon gun would be just perfect for crippling, but it's not. It took a couple shots there to get off to on these guys to get them. But if you have the right weapon, I find most ballistic weapons, plasma caster, plasma rifle, shotgun with enforcer perk card under agility, the drill even, crossbow, bow and arrow, they all work good for crippling. But again, you guys have seen me do this quite often enough, and not all weapons are the same when you try to cripple. Doesn't matter if you're free aim, if you're, dead on, or if you're using fast, doesn't really matter. Let's see what's next, Jimmy boy. Kill human enemy 10. So again, great spots for human enemies here in the game. So we have Blood Eagles, we have Cultists, we have Communists. So this type of icon here for Blood Eagles, this type of icon here for Cultists. Of course, one of the few exceptions to that is down here in Point Pleasant, but we know there's about 20 cultists down there at least anyway. Oregon Cave, again, there's only 3 entrances to Oregon Cave. Twin Pine Cabins, Hunter's Ridge, Kanawha County Cemetery, great squishy spots for these human enemies here. We have Blood Eagle Alley, I like the call starts down here, the Sludge Works, Roland's Labor Camp, Widow's Perch, Killbox, the Pigsty, Cliff Watch, South Cutthroat Camp, right on Jimmy. Seneca Gang Camp. Sacrament, he's a little bit higher level. Dagger's Den, Bloody Franks, the Moth Home, Crimson Prospect, Johnson's Acre, Lucky Hole Mine's another good spot down there as well. Let's go to Lucky Hole Mine. We haven't been here for a couple weeks here now, so let's pop in here real quick. So many great options there. Oh, and don't forget the Communists there, Jim. Of course, the Communists will be right down here at Camp Liberty. All right, let's go here. Make sure we're locked and loaded with our 3. Yeah, right on. What is that up there? I thought it was the Mothman for a second. Sometimes the Mothman will make an appearance here. Keep an eye out for him. Look at that damage. Oh, he's going to blow here in a second there. Handcuffs. Pop it inside here. This weapon is fairly accurate. There's his buddy there. Oh, missed him. Restore a desk fan. Huh. How about that? Alright, let's go down here towards the mine. Old turtle. Now, if you've never been to this mine, it's one big circle, okay? You will need a key to get over here, but the key you can find in the mine itself. You can start down here, work your way around. The vast majority of these cultists will be just on the other side of this door. But again, once when you get that key, you always have it on you. Something very similar to Grafton Dam, basically. Alright, let's go here. It's go time. Get out of the way here and lock and load. You see them all down there. They're all talking over each other. We got 2 for 1 deal there. Alright, there we go. Yeah, we'll go down here, we'll collect our, sometimes there's a mole rat down here. Just go around and collect our harpoons, as we will need them. We're a little low on them, but lucky for us, this weapon is quite accurate for the most part. Ballistic fiber, thank you. Alright, I think that's it. Everybody talking from the other side of the, we get that there? There we go. Got some nice 11 caps. Beautiful. Beautiful. Loose screws, toy truck. So again, with these daily, weekly challenges, with the scrap junk to produce something, we get so much junk now from killing enemies. I find Scorched, Super Mutants, Mole Miners, human enemies. They'll give you the most junk. And just go around, playing the game, having some fun, get some XP. You can easily fulfill those daily, weekly challenges in no time at all. Those scrap junk to produce something kind of daily challenges. Just by kind of going around having fun in the game, because we just get so much junk nowadays. Alright, what's next, Jimmy boy? I think we got a couple left here. Complete an event 1. So if you take a look at the description, there's a link to a video called Complete Events for Newbies. You don't have to be a newbie to watch that video. However, we do go through a couple events that you can spawn in yourself. So I think there's about 5 or 6 events here in the game. You can spawn in yourself by simply fast traveling to that area or walking by, okay? And that's the ones that we kind of focus on in that video, because we all been on those servers where there's just not a whole lot going on. There's an event that we just don't want to do, and that's where that video will come in handy. Let's take a look here, see what we have available to us on this game. Dog would die, that's always there. What's this one here? Okay. Well, not a whole lot to choose from here, so let's go up here to good old Grafton. And we'll spawn in either Grafton Day or Protest March. That's what's really good about Grafton. You do have a possibility to spawn in one or the other. I don't know of any other location where there's 2 events that could spawn in. And you don't really have a choice. It's just random, of course. Now you can spawn into Grafton, but it spawns you in on the north side of town. And you have to kind of go through the super mutants. But if you spawn in here by the train station side, these events happen more so down on this end. Grafton Day, beautiful.
This is Grafton's mayor with a priority message. It's Grafton Day!
Again! Yeah.
The Grafton Monster and his robot handlers are on parade. Friends, everyone loves the
Right, the old blowholes here. If I can.
That's why he has handlers.
Now, you don't even have to kill this guy if a super mutant... Oh, boy, what's going on here? Oh, it won't let me go back. Oh, because we're... Oh, we are going to die here. There we go. I was going to say, what is going on here? Wow, that's kind of weird, wasn't it? Huh. Oh, we're almost dead. There we go. There we go. Yeah, that was weird. Our harpoons here. Just like that. Someone just blew this guy's face off. We run this misery, what do you guys think? Sure. There you go, Grafton Day done. And of course, if you do get Protest March always happens in the same spot, right in this location over here. Okay, it happens here every single time. Alright. Yeah, that was really weird. Alright. Let's see what's next here. Alright, buy an item from or sell an item to another player. 1. So let's get on a server with other people here. I'm on a server by myself. Make it a little bit easier for these challenges. It's a pretty decent time. Alright, make sure we're on a server with other people. We are. Alright, so buy an item from or sell an item to another player. 1. So again, the main thing you have to remember is the item that you buy has to be at least 1 cap, because believe it or not, yes, I do come across players that sell things for 0 caps. It does happen. However, that will not count. It has to be at least 1 cap. You get, at the end of the day, you can do what you want. You can buy the most expensive item, a medium run item, but all you need is to buy an item that costs you 1 cap to save yourself some caps, okay? And the main thing you're looking for here is you're looking for a camp that has an active vendor. So you see this camp here, for example, they have V for vendor. Not all camps will have their vendors out. Okay, you will come across them, like this person here, this person here, this person. There's no point even going to those camps that don't have their vendors out, right? And again, if you're looking for just 1 cap, I recommend going to a vendor that has quite a bit of ammo for sale. Usually people will sell their ammo for 1 cap each. And again, it's up to you what you want to do, but that's just my suggestion. Let's look for some ammo here. I think it was just that person up there. Had some ammo. Where was it here? This guy's. Let's pop into this person's camp here. Again, it's not a whole lot of ammo, but we'll see what they have available. And I know it's cheesy, but again, you know, if someone came to my camp, I would understand that someone's doing a daily challenge. Where's their camp at? Oh, they disappeared. Of course they did. Isn't that weird? That happens to me quite often. Right, oh, they moved it over there now. Same one. Same one. There we go. Pop into their vendor here. Just go right down here to the ammo section. As you can see there, just 1 cap. Again, I know it's cheesy, but just want to show you. That's all you have to spend. There we go. Buy an item from or sell an item to another player. Let's just go ahead. We're going to buy all of them. What else do they have here? Selling it for 3 caps there. I'll buy these here as well. Okay. Nice. Nice little spot here, actually. Some Blood Eagles over there. Cultists, I should say. Huh. Their players camp over there. Oh, that's the best build over there. Alright, let's take a look here. We are done. Just like that, guys. Okay. Let's take a look at Weapon of the Day. Might as well stay here at this person's camp as long as they... Oh, there's a person. Bought something from us. Okay. So, Weapon of the Day here, Jimmy. This old icebreaker fires a shotgun blast of harpoon fletches. Enemies killed with icebreaker leave behind a cryohazard. Cryohazards slow enemies by 60%. Bashing slow enemies by 60% for 12 seconds. Alright, fletches, short scope. Again, there's not a whole lot of mods for this bad boy. As you can see, I already got 4 to 4. So 141 times 7 damage. That's a lot of damage. 44 times 7 cryo damage. 480 cryo hazard for 15 seconds. Of course, it takes harpoons. Again, it only takes a capacity of 3, but as I mentioned, it's fairly accurate, and it's not that bad. I don't find it that bad, to be honest with you. Perk cards, again, nothing real crazy for the perk cards here. Mainly be under perception. Now, funny thing is, it is a heavy gun. I switched to my heavy gun build, and the damage numbers were a lot less, for whatever reason, than this build right here, which is what I use for my rifles. I don't understand these perk cards anymore. They've changed them so much in the last year and a half, I don't even understand them anymore. These are my legendary perk cards. They don't change. They stay the same. I'm very happy with them, and as you can see, they're all maxed out. So I have been including my armor, because I know it's something I've been asked for quite some time, so I've been trying to remember to include it with every video. Of course, it doesn't look like I wear armor, because I wear outfits every other week, and but I can be assured that I am wearing armor. So let's go ahead and take a look at that real quick here. The Aristocrat's Ultralight Secret Service left arm. You can see the stats there, legendary effects. Chameleon Ultralight Secret Service left leg. Mutant's Ultralight Secret Service right arm. Resistance Secret Service under armor. Troubleshooter's Ultralight Secret Service right leg. And his Vanguard Jetpack Secret Service chest piece. Had this same exact set of armor for the longest time, like years, like before I even started making videos back in 2022. Again, yeah, had this same outfit and not really outfit, but I guess armor for the longest time. All right, yeah, so there you guys go. Hope you guys enjoyed the. Oh, one more thing. Tomorrow will be Tuesday, so there's going to be quite a bit to go over tomorrow. But we'll have at least 3 videos. We'll have the Atomic Shop weekly update, of course, our usual daily challenge video, and our weekly challenge video. And I think there's a couple other things going on tomorrow as well. So there you guys go. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please like, subscribe, and share when you have the chance. It really helps me out. I'd like to thank my channel members, Artistically Arranged, Michael Edwards, Nigel Wiffen, Heather, Whitetribe, Mr. Shelton, Drake Stamps, NotMeButMeYesMe, that's me. Drew Angel, Waywarner, John TJ59, Picquerist, Gwen Trutnau, Tony Watson, FelixTheKat, Dan Ferreira, Benny Bunny, AJ Foltz, Adolfo Perez, Aussies1, Ricardo 186, and Eric R. Shepard. Thank you all so very much, and I hope you all have a nice day.